Hey there, so this is a comparison between the Logitech C910, which is a slightly older webcam that you don't see very often. You always see the C920. Now, without going into it too much, there's reasons people like this on the Mac. That's what I'm using it on right now, and I'm using not the built-in microphone, but my Mano 422. So let's take a look at this. You can see over my shoulder, over there, somewhere up there, that's my commissioning plaque from the Air Force. And before I forget, hit like and subscribe because this is my underemployed part-time job. So those metrics really help me get noticed, and hopefully I can start earning a little money off this channel. Because the only money I make right now is from affiliate links and if people donate, like buy me a cup of coffee at McDonald's or something. So anyway, this is the video from that camera, and this will be short. I'm not one of those people that sits on there for, 10 and a half minutes just so I can stick an ad in the middle. We're just going to look at this quickly. You're going to notice the difference clearly, pun intended. So, again, this is the Logitech C910, and now let's take a look at the Razer Kiyo, which has been updated for the latest firmware in February 5th, 2020, I believe. I'm sorry I don't have the exact number. I'll put that in the comments as to the firmware update version. But it's the February 5th, 2020 that you can get off the Razer website. And there's a tiny trick to getting that. It's kind of annoying because you go there and you sit there and you're like, okay, what? So anyway, I'll put that stuff in the comments. Here, now, the Razer Kiyo on Mac OS. This is 10.14. Okay, so right off the bat, you can tell it's kind of light because it's got a light ring on it, which is the reason that I bought it. There's another story as to why it's turned up to maximum. I would adjust it, but this thing was smashed and I repaired it, so the light ring is set on maximum. But you can tell the field is much wider, like the field of view is much wider. I'm sitting in the same position and one webcam is there and the other webcam is there. They're both on my monitor, like this is kind of the center where it would be, and you can see it autofocusing there. Again, it's kind of washed out. I may take that apart and turn this light wheel down. It's not too bad. Some of this is the Mac's QuickTime software, so don't be put off by that. If you bought a Razer Kiyo in the store, the light ring would probably not be, the wheel inside would not be smashed, so you could adjust your light level. This one turned out to be free because I had to repair it. Long story. That'll be in a different little video because I have a bit of a partial teardown if that happens to someone else. Long story. Check, subscribe, and then look through my other videos for that one because I'm going to make that one next. At any rate, you can tell this is much clearer. I'm going to turn this slightly here so you can see, and you can scrub back and forth. You see how you can almost see the text in that commissioning certificate. Now, that is a little bit annoying that the focus kind of goes in and out. Once again, this is the latest firmware from the Razer site, which is at this point just about a year old, so I doubt there's gonna be any further updates. Maybe not. There's a lot more detail, some graininess, the gain is pretty high, the focus seems pretty consistent. This is not quite what I would call professional, but it is a good bit more than the C910, and I think once it gets the focus down, it seems pretty stable, and again, it's much clearer. Now for purposes of this comparison, we're going to flip back to the C910 and I'll do something fancy where I kind of scrub back and forth, like see if I can do a vertical split screen and just kind of scrub back and forth. So I have not moved my head from the other video, and so what I'll do is I'll put a still frame in from that last little bit. Well, let's make it a neat little clip, and I'll just scrub back and forth through those for a couple of seconds, and you can scrub back and forth on YouTube. See what you think.